Henry Ossawa Tanner was born on June 21, 1859 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His father, Benjamin Tucker Tanner, was a prominent African-American Episcopal minister and bishop, while his mother, Sarah Turner, is believed to have escaped slavery via the Underground Railroad. The name Ossawa derived from the name Ossawa Tanner, indicating the Tanner family's commitment to the abolitionist cause. Tanner grew up in a religious and intellectually stimulating environment, surrounded by discussions on faith, civil rights, and social justice. In 1868, the Tanner family moved to Philadelphia, where Henry attended public schools. His fascination with art began at age 13, when he saw an artist painting at Fairmount Park. This event sparked a lifelong passion for painting. Tanner's formal art education began when he enrolled in the Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts in 1879, one of the oldest art schools in the United States. There, he studied under Thomas Eakins, a celebrated realist painter known for his progressive teaching methods and emphasis on anatomy and the human form. Tanner was the only African-American student at the Philadelphia Academy of Fine Arts, and he excelled in his studies, receiving encouragement from Eakins. However, despite his academic success, Tanner faced significant racial discrimination. Finding opportunities to advance his career in the United States proved challenging. This discrimination influenced his decision to move to Europe, where he hoped to find a more welcoming environment for his work. Because he faced racism and limited opportunities, Tanner needed to raise money to move to Paris. Originally, he opened a photography studio, but it didn't raise enough money to travel. He was allowed to teach at Clark Atlanta with help from Bishop Joseph Crane Hartzell, a trustee at Clark Atlanta. The teaching job allowed Tanner to raise the money he needed to study in Paris. In 1891, Tanner moved to Paris, France, where he studied at the prestigious Académie Julian. Paris offered a more liberal atmosphere for African-American artists, and Tanner was able to work without the same level of racial prejudice that he faced in the United States. He quickly integrated into French artistic circles, forming connections with prominent artists and exhibiting his work at the Paris Salon, the most prestigious art exhibition in France. Tanner's paintings during this period were primarily landscapes and scenes of daily life, but he later shifted focus to religious subjects, a theme that would define his much later career. His breakthrough came in 1896 with the painting of The Resurrection of Lazarus, which garnered acclaim at the Paris Salon and was later purchased by the French government. This success established Tanner's reputation and opened new opportunities for him in Europe and beyond. Throughout his career, Tanner focused on religious themes, using his art to explore spirituality, faith, and biblical narratives. One of his most famous works, The Annunciation, is celebrated for its innovative depiction of the biblical story, focusing on subtlety and emotional depth. Tanner's use of light and shadow in his religious works became a hallmark of his style. Tanner's acclaim extended to both sides of the Atlantic. In 1900, he was awarded a medal at the Exposition Universelle in Paris, and in 1909, he became the first African-American painter to be elected a full member of the National Academy of Design in New York City. Despite his success, Tanner remained committed to his religious roots and continued to explore spiritual themes in his work. Tanner lived in Paris for most of his life, though he made several trips back to the United States, where he mentored African-American artists and encouraged them to pursue their artistic careers. He died on May 25, 1937 in Paris, leaving behind a rich legacy that inspired generations of African-American artists to follow in his footsteps. Henry Ossawa Tanner's life and work represent a remarkable journey of artistic achievement and personal perseverance. As the first African-American painter to gain international acclaim, his legacy endures as a testament to the power of art in overcoming prejudice and bringing cultural divides. To Henry Ossawa Tanner, we proudly stand on your shoulders. For more information, please visit my website at www.ontheshoulders1.com. There, you can support my OTSOG book series. You can also support me on Patreon at patreon.com/OTSOG. You can hit the super like button under this video. I love you all, and make sure you catch the next video coming up.